LeBron is about to crash land his NBA career. His plane is about to land with a thud. Rich Paul just came out of nowhere talking about, hey, LeBron is going to take his option year, or this $52 million, his player option, but the Lakers need to be a competitive team. And basically he's threatening LeBron will seek a trade. Well, the problem is no one's interested in LeBron James at the moment. He's too old. He costs too much money. The baggage of having to carry his son. And this is Rich Paul and LeBron James just trying to force themselves into relevancy and the conversation. And it doesn't appear there's any interest or anybody that wants LeBron James. It's over. LeBron James won 4 championships. He forced his way into, inauthentically in my view, into the GOAT conversation. He's about the 3rd or 4th best player all time. Had a great career. But he blew it hopping from team to team to team. His reign, his era is over. It's ended. He doesn't know. All this attention seeking he does every offseason, people are tired of it. They have fatigue. The NBA is ready for LeBron James to move on. I want to play a Brian Windhorst clip shooting down trade possibilities for LeBron James. Play shot number 4.
Now, I want to be clear. And I know that a lot of fans are probably thinking about the possibility of LeBron being traded to their team or to another contender. I don't think LeBron James will be traded. I don't think he can be traded. He has a no-trade clause, which means that he would control all sides of a trade, where he would go, what he would get traded for. It's very unlikely that that would happen, regardless of what the options would be. Trading for a $54 million player in the modern era with all the rules is difficult. If you're a contender, trading for him is next to impossible. So I don't think that's what's going on here.
Here's Windhorst saying what is obvious. This is the beginning of the crash landing for LeBron James. And he's not going to call it a crash landing. It's the beginning of the end, but it's a crash landing. Play shot number 5.
I don't mean this to be controversial. It's just true. This is the beginning of the end with the Lakers for LeBron.
Yeah. I mean, when you're turning 41,
yes,
that's, I think, an acceptable thing to say.
Again, for the first time in his career, he is on the end of a contract, okay? So how is that end going to be? Is it going to be with some sort of really impressive playoff run alongside Luka next spring? Maybe. Is it going to be something that happens during this year? Maybe. That's what essentially I take from this statement. Now,
let me put a bow on this, and I'm going to bring Paul into the conversation. I've explained to you all that Nike is the most powerful influence in all of sports. That Nike is a $50 billion a year company, global company. The NBA is a $10, $12 billion a year company. And that the NBA actually works for Nike and the shoe companies. The NBA's job is to sell tennis shoes for Nike. Adidas as well, New Balance, Under Armour, but primarily for Nike. Nike controls the sports world. And so the whole LeBron James project, the 23-year NBA career, it was all about him replacing or equaling Michael Jordan as a shoe salesman. That's the job of an NBA player, the real job. Sell shoes. The NBA is a nice little business. You get a nice little paycheck or a nice big paycheck from the NBA. But the real money is paid from Nike. Michael Jordan made far more money with Nike than he did in the NBA, and the same is true for LeBron James. LeBron James has failed as a shoe salesman because he built his brand around being a rapper. He mimicked the rappers. What did Michael Jordan do? Tattoo-free, never involving himself in divisive politics, dressing up suit and tie, corporate, boy next door. You bring Michael Jordan home to any black home and the parents got big smiles on their face. Oh, you brought Michael Jordan home. This is awesome. Take him to most white homes and the parents be like, we can deal with this. You know, we can work with this. This isn't LeBron. LeBron James is nowhere in Michael Jordan's stratosphere. And guess who potentially will be as a shoe salesman? Caitlin Clark. Nike just used her. Trust me, they're going to come out with the Caitlin Clark shoes, I believe, in November. And she's going to sell a lot of Caitlin Clark shoes to a lot of little girls. But this woman is so valuable that they just said, you know what? We need you to sell these Kobe Bryant shoes too. She sold out these new Kobe's in hours. LeBron can't do that. No one can do that. Show me the man that can sell tennis shoes to women and men. Nike just proved with Caitlin Clark she can sell shoes to women and men. This is unprecedented. This is a culture shift. This is a type of woman king that we have never seen. I think all of this is actually a positive. I think it's going to give people the confidence that they needed and is necessary to stand up to a toxic, degenerate culture that's needed to be pushed to the side for decades. And it's finally being pushed to the side. And so you're seeing this power shift, this cultural shift, and people are upset about it. There are people that have made millions and millions of dollars being groupies for these hip-hop athletes and for these hip-hop rappers and just selling product from liquor to apparel with degeneracy. And that's all changing. People are thirsting for some wholesomeness that Caitlin Clark represents and that Morgan Wallen, even though Morgan Wallen likes to party and drink and, you know, typical country music star, but he's far more wholesome than some rapper that's got tats all over his face, neck, and every place else, talks constantly about, I'll kill this nigga, I'll smoke this weed, I'll drink this, I'll bang this bitch, blah. Far more wholesome than any of that.